Hello there. Christmas is a time of happiness where people are generally happy and having a great time. And it's not really the time for creepy conspiracy theories that will just ruin everything for you. But hey, I have a tendency to ruin everything, says 99% of my hate comments, so... Christmas conspiracy theories, get ready for your Christmas to be ruined. Yes, celebrations and death. Merry Christmas! So I got contacted by a game I'm sure you've all heard of by now, Best Fiends. Best Fiends is a free puzzle adventure game where you collect things like characters and you can upgrade them and do really cool stuff with them by matching same coloured objects in the game to defeat the slugs. Senpai, is that you? This month the whole game will be turned into a holiday themed wonderland. And there will even be new Christmas themed fiend style skins. That was a lot of Why can't I talk? I'm on level 54 and I don't know if that proves to you that I played the game or not because boy, I spent a lot of time dedication getting up to that level. So try and beat me. You won't be able to. And you can also connect the game to Facebook to be able to compete with all of your friends on their scores on a really cool new leaderboard. And you can download the game for free by clicking the link in the description. You're welcome. Convenience. So yeah, download Best Fiends. It'll be really fun and I wouldn't promote something to you that I don't think is a cool product. So there you go. Merry Christmas. As I mentioned, today I am going to be sharing with you some Christmas conspiracy theories. Mainly some Christmas movie conspiracy theories, but also some really weird. I got quite a lot of these from the same website, so I'm gonna link in the description because cite your sources, kids. This one is a fan theory, so thanks fan. And the theory is that Buddy the elf is actually a superhuman / mutant elf and is on a mission to save Christmas. The whole purpose for Buddy's adventure to New York was so Santa could see Buddy's strengths and weaknesses. For example, hauling a Christmas tree through the whole of New York completely unseen, decorating Macy's perfectly overnight, and literally walking from the North Pole to New York. I could do that. I am fit. Shut up! And you know why? Santa wanted to see Buddy's strengths and weaknesses. He could test if Buddy was strong enough to go to the South Pole and fight the elves who are trying to destroy Christmas. Happiness and joy. So the movie A Nightmare Before Christmas is a very popular movie indeed. I'm sure most people have watched it. If you haven't, get out and don't, I need the ad revenue. All the characters in it are dead because, you know, Halloween, death, you know. However, there is a theory that everyone in the town is in the town because they died a horrible, tragic death. And maybe that would be apparent from all the weird scars and the weird shapes and all the weird markings on all of the characters in it. But then it makes you think, what kind of good deaths did the people in Christmas Town get? You know, the kind of death I'd have. Eating too much of something bad for you that tastes delicious and then getting diabetes and dying. It's like, yeah, me. Relatable. Getting fat and happy and dying. Now this one did kind of ruin the movie for me. It kind of and that is that Kevin from Home Alone grew up to be Jigsaw from Saw, the most terrifying movies of all time. To me, this makes perfect sense. Throughout the movie Home Alone, Kevin displays some serious anger control issues and kind of a fetish for violent fantasies. I mean, he's terribly bullied at home. He's a small child. He's a young child that doesn't really get any attention. So if my family were abusing me and beating me, I'm sure I'd be having some violent fantasies about abusing and beating them too. However, later on in the movie, Kevin becomes somewhat fascinated with the neighbour Old Man Marley, who is supposedly a serial killer. And the cruel way he would murder his victims by imprisoning them and mummifying them. Imprisoning them is the main part. And if this doesn't shout future serial killer to you, I don't know what does. And as you can maybe work out from certain serial killers, sometimes serial killers or people who are just especially messed up in the head have suffered some sort of abuse or mistreatment or neglect in their past. Seriously affects you in your life. And then when the burglars break in and he makes these elaborate traps that I couldn't even think of, Lord knows, I'm really sorry, Christmas. He booby trapped his whole house and basically maimed 2 grown men, each twice the size of him. In addition to that, do you remember that like hallucination that Kevin had of the furnace downstairs that he was always scared of because it looked like it had a mouth, it looked like a monster, it was kind of terrifying. This big thing that scared him in his childhood may have impacted him in his later life. For example, one trap in Saw is where there is a basement with a giant furnace in it, similar to the one in Kevin's basement in Home Alone. Jigsaw places the antidote for a poison that he'd poisoned the victim with inside the furnace, so the victim went into the furnace to go and get the antidote to the poison so he doesn't die, but then the furnace door shuts and he dies. And you know what, with a couple more years development and a degree at psychopath school, I'm sure that can lead to some serious serial killerism. In 1985, a 9-year-old girl went downstairs on Christmas to find her mother missing and Santa laying on the floor by her chimney dead. Then some weird people come and investigated the body and decided that, hey girl, this is your dad. But then the girl said that her dad was already dead and had been dead, which leads to the conspiracy. Was Santa actually alive? And did Santa die? Because I don't know about you, but Christmas just isn't feeling real anymore. So yeah, that's it for this video. That's really all I could get. It's really difficult to find Christmas conspiracy theories. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something that you didn't learn at school, because I'm more interesting than school. Drop out of school and watch me all day. Don't do that. Don't ever ask me for advice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to download Best Fiends to start with. And secondly, follow all of my social media. My Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat is down there. It would be really nice if you did that. Let me know in the comments like what your weirdest Christmas things are. anything. And subscribe and like this video and turn on my notifications. Oh my gosh, did I mention this? YouTube's been doing this thing, I'm sure you know about it, where it unsubscribes people to channels. Don't do that. Press my notifications and tweet a screenshot of it to me on Twitter and maybe I'll follow you. I don't know. Yeah, this has been fun. Okay, bye.